The Wellness Show, episode 46.
Welcome to The Wellness Show, a podcast on health and wealth. I'm your host, Tyson Bannigan, the founder of the Extraordinary Healing Arts Academy. Join me as we get the latest insight, tips, and strategies from wellness providers, coaches, and successful, heart-centered entrepreneurs, and much, much more. Welcome to the Wellness Show, and Frank Labudda is returning to talk to us about the Age of Aquarius, the turn of the ages as the sun travels around its 64,000-year cycle. And here's Frank.
Also rotating around the central sun.
Yeah.
And we are at 12 o'clock, we can say.
Yes.
Half of this 26,000 years is sleeping, and the other half is awakening.
And we're only now awakening.
Yeah, we are now in the stage of awakening.
Yes.
And surprisingly, they say 12,000 years ago, Atlantis was going underwater.
And guess what? We're at the same stage again.
No, but on the other side, they were in the point of sleeping.
Yeah, I think that we have the opportunity right now, is like they did in Atlantis. We can either go one way or the other, and so we're on that cusp again. I think continents have rise and fall. And we're having this opportunity planetary-wise. Now we're not, Atlantis was a continent, and Lemuria was a continent. This time we're doing it, the whole Earth is involved. Either we succeed altogether, or boom, we get to go through another 26,000-year cycle, maybe starting off as bacteria or something.
I don't think so.
I hope so.
Of course. Well, they say that Jesus Christ, 2,000 years ago, had to create a net of love over the planet, and he got this experiment, the permission of the experiment. The masters, this is very spiritual now.
Yeah.
The masters got the allowance to make this experience only because they knew that nobody will survive.
Mm-hmm.
They created a net of love, a network of love, and this completed in 2012.
Yeah, I've heard that too. They're called the Christ grid. And, and I do think that, extraterrestrial civilizations, other beings, ascended masters, all the rest of it, do have the best intentions at heart. I do think ultimately as human beings, we do have the last word, unfortunately, or fortunately, because it is free will to make this decision one way or the other. It is never going to be lost. There will always be an Earth. It may not be how we think it is. There will always be rising civilizations. It may not be the way we think it is. And from my perspective, there's been many civilizations that have achieved enlightenment on Earth and have graduated. They're on other dimensions, and this is our chance to do it. And, if we don't graduate, we get to come back and maybe do it again. But I don't know about you, but I have every intention of making it and taking as many people and hopefully the whole planet with me. So that's how I see it.
There is a physical lay of the critical mass.
Yes.
If you put salt in a soup and it's still not salty enough, you put more salt, and there's a point where it's exactly.
Yeah, we're close to that.
Fine point.
Yeah, Chairman Mao said it took. He said if Chairman Mao said it could take 3 or 6% to create a revolution. Well, what if it takes 3 to 6% to create an evolution? Same thing, the 100th monkey. And I think you're right. I want to believe that we're very close to that time now. I want to believe that we're on that cusp. No matter how bad it seems, it's only showing us that the dark, or however you want to describe it, as is at the last of the last, right? So that we can get on and birth the new era or the new planet, or however we want to call it. And I think that the work you're called to do, the work I'm called to do, is really and critically important in bringing about that rise in consciousness to bring that about. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
To have that critical point passed, no?
Right. Yes. So that truly is the age of Aquarius, like you say, right? The dawning of the new age. It's more than a rock song.
It's more. It's also we're coming with the sol. The sun is coming in the zodiac sign of Aquarius.
Yes.
Therefore, it's called Aquarius, because this 26,000 or 25 and a bit.
Yeah.
Put it also with the zodiacs, combined with zodiacs. So we come out of the Pisces, of the fish, and go into the Aquarius age.
Yeah, and now is the time, and we're doing that. The beauty of this is that it's going to happen whether we agree with it or not. We're just in some ways, we're along for the ride, and the new way of being, both individually, collectively, and socially, politically, is our choice. Do we want to align with this new energy and make it easy, or do we want to make it more difficult by continuing to do what we used to do, knowing that it's no longer going to work? And that's the choice I have to try to figure out every day: is do I want to do it the old way or the new way? Sorry, I interrupted you.
Exactly. No, I wanted only to add that I think that we don't have seen so many changes because plenty of people are holding back on this old dance.
Yes, yes.
Of course, the shift is going on only for those who get aligned, and the other are holding back and holding back in their fears and holding back.
Yes.
There will come sometimes in 2 or 3 years they can't hold it anymore and they have to let go.
Right.
And there we will recognize a really, really big shift.
Yeah, I think that's a great way of looking at it. And of course, those that can handle it are just taking themselves off the planet as well. They're either by being suicide bombers or doing crazy things, or through war or heart attacks or whatever. Those that can handle the new vibration are also leaving the planet. So between the two, but I've never thought of the way that you did, Frank. I like that idea that some of them are so caught up in the fear that if they can let go of that fear, or something allows them, and maybe it's us being coaches and guides and mentors that helps them let go of that fear, then there'll be this burst in consciousness that will take us over that edge into a new way of being. I love that. That's a great, powerful thought to have.
Yeah.
It gives us inspiration and hope that the work that we're doing has value, right?
You have to think there's never been so many coaches or therapists on the planet.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
It's incredible how many people are working on that, and of course it's not always the quality that it should be, but all have to start at one point.
Yes. I know that there's hundreds and thousands of non-governmental organizations that are being created to bring about change and transformation in all the different sectors. And that's powerful to know that many people feel called to move beyond the social constraints that they feel and try and create something new. So all the more power to them. So we just did a second interview, which I think is quite exciting, and I'll call this one the Age of Aquarius. So we did 2 for 1. It was a great talking to you the second time around. This one will be short and sweet, but I think it's equally as powerful. So yet for the second time, thank you, Frank. It was great talking to you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Thanks. Bye-bye.
For quality online wellness products, courses, and services, visit our sponsors, theWellnessStore.ca, and the Extraordinary Healing Arts Academy located at theWellnessAcademy.ca. To stay in touch, visit us at theWellnessShow.ca. And until next time, be healthy, wealthy, and wise.